trying. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Takes a shot! He's got a goal! The second half sparked straight into life. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Saka receives it in a wide position.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 2.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. Turns back here, probably the best option. It's gone out for a throw-in. Milan making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Viene sostituito con il numero 28.
Merino. Ricky Puig. And he's had a hit! Should have equalised.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Big header! Against the crossbar. He has done it! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Drogba duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
That has certainly made things interesting. It's a searching pass. No luck with that dink over the top. Savinho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Ceballos. Mbappe. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Now that looks a decent ball. Alexander-Arnold. And it's 2-A. Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Over to the left. He has found a way through. Might be... Can he finish? They've scored! And that should do it! the finish line. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Things starting to look... A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. At least a return pass. DBOY does really well to win the ball there. Foden in acres of space out wide. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Substituição para o Sporting. Número 10. Número 97.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Swings it across.
Número 89. Vamos alugar uma substituição. Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Milan making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Sporting are looking to go forward now. And here's Foden. He's having a go. Marvellous from Mikel Merino. He's got himself an absolute peach. And he is away. The launch of a brand new hero.
Marcou para o Milan. Aos 82 minutos de jogo. O camisola.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Milan are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Rodri. No goals as yet. He's looking wide. Mbappe. Lovely feet. Good read, needed to be. Reinders. And Guardiol. Bernardo Silva. Can he get on the end of this? Guardiol receives it in a good position here. Chance! He's delivered all right! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. They were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
It's Ceballos. Oh, played through for the wide man. Mbappe is flagged offside. That's a sharp pass. Gordon takes control of it and he's on the move. Burn. Gordon. Goes looking wide.
Milan really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Mbappe. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Saka.
Milan really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to...
Ah, he's given it away. Drogba. And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, Peter, I think the smartest of reactions, and he just attacked the danger.
Now there's a fine ball. Barcola. Now it's Barcola. And it's been taken short.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
And he's there to get it away. He's in a great position here. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Oh, it's a great ball here. And he shoots! Oh, that's incredible! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Through and he's had a quick look inside. The ball has bounced loose now. And up he goes! And he's heaved it away. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, this player, Anthony Gordon, is someone who's really impressed me in recent games. He's very hard-working, quite versatile. He has an excellent attitude, and he just keeps on ploughing away. I'm just curious to see whether he'll be allowed to operate more like an inside forward, because that's when he seems to be at his most productive.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. He's found a way through. And the shot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate. It's blocked, and that's a corner. Van Dijk is there, and he can get that clear. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Barcola, that's very neat. Barcola's cross, and that has been cleared. In again. Paris Saint-Germain with another corner. And now they can spring out of defence. That looks a decent ball. Bakula! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! The breakthrough strike. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Spread it left. Mbappe. Doué. Driving on and making good progress. Shifted it to the flank. Yeah, they've got that defending done well between them.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 8.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Saka
Lasciano il campo per
crosses it in.
numero 21.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Il numero
Gets
28.
good distance on it.
Cambio di giocatori.
If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. And that pass just didn't quite work. It's Drogba! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. This looks promising. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! They've scored! The breakthrough strike. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Nice touch. Foden. Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk. And Alexander-Arnold. And it's Rodri. There's the crossfield ball. Mbappe. And it's Rodri. Plays it through. No, he's just misjudged that one. Can he get it through? Trincao. Could try cutting inside here. Serves up across. Trincao receives it in a good position here. Up he goes! They've done it! Sporting are all square. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Choosing to make the first change.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Looking to play him in, and that could set him on his way. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's heaved it away.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He won't be happy with that one. Ceballos. Mbappe.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Climbs up big! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Ah, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 2.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Attenzione, un cambio.
This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Out to the left it goes. He's in a great position here. Keeper's dealt with that.
Sporting really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully